Master of Music. I grandi nomi della musica italiana e straniera su Radio Michel.
Benvenuti ad una nuova puntata di Master of Music. Stefano Lucarelli dai microfoni di Radio Michel per tenervi compagnia questa sera raccontandovi di un grande cantautore statunitense a mio avviso un po' troppo sottovalutato, ovvero Dan Fogelberg.
That's a part of the plan. Await your arrival, a simple survival, and one day we'll all understand. One day we'll all understand. One day we'll all understand.
Fogelberg, nato nell'agosto del 1951 in Illinois, ci ha purtroppo lasciati a causa di un tumore nel dicembre del 2007, quando aveva soltanto 56 anni. Fogelberg era figlio di due musicisti. La madre era una pianista classica ed il padre il direttore di una banda cittadina. A lui Dan dedicherà una delle sue più belle e celebri canzoni che dopo ascolteremo. Ha iniziato a suonare la chitarra da autodidatta giovanissimo. Dopo aver fatto parte di alcune cover band, nel 1971 venne scoperto da Irving Azoff, produttore di REO Speedwagon. Grazie a lui, Dan Fogelberg andò a Nashville per affinare le sue capacità musicali. Nel 1972 il suo primo album, intitolato Home Free.
the morning. Yes, it's going to be a day, and there is really nothing left to say but come on, morning. Waiting for a mail, maybe a tale from an old friend or even a lover. Sometimes there's none, but we have fun thinking of all who might have written. And it's going to be a day. There is really no way to say no to the morning. Yes, it's going to be a day. There is really nothing left to say but come on, morning. And maybe there are seasons, and maybe they change, and maybe true love is not so strange. The sounds of the day, now they hurry away. Now they are gone until tomorrow. One day will break, and you will wake, and you will rake your hands across your eyes and realize that it's going to be a day. There is really no way to say no to the morning. Yes, it's going to be a day, and there is really nothing left to say but come on, morning. And maybe there are seasons, and maybe they change, and maybe true love is not so strange.
Era To The Morning, il brano che apriva Home Free, album che, sebbene inizialmente ebbe una tiepida accoglienza, arrivò poi ad essere certificato disco di platino. Dan Fogelberg, che nel corso degli anni 70 si è spesso esibito come spalla di Van Morrison, fino al momento della pubblicazione del suo album si era sempre esibito in piccoli club con al massimo un centinaio di spettatori. Grazie ad una stazione radio molto diffusa di Jackson, Mississippi, che si era innamorata del suo album di debutto proclamandolo spesso, Dan Fogelberg con suo grande stupore fu invitato a suonare al City Auditorium di Jackson di fronte a 2500 persone. Era il 24 febbraio del 1974 e di questo concerto, se ne avete voglia, potete trovarne traccia su YouTube. Il 1974 è anche l'anno del suo secondo album, Souvenirs, che contiene tra le altre Part of the Plan, il brano con cui abbiamo aperto il programma. Prodotto dall'amico Joe Walsh degli Eagles, l'album vede la partecipazione di altri esponenti della band di Hotel California. È uno degli album di maggior successo di Dan Fogelberg, certificato 2 volte disco di platino. Ascoltiamo la canzone che dà il titolo all'album, Souvenir appunto.
Some morning while I was away, wrote on the back of a leaf that she found somewhere around Monterey. And here is a key to a house far away, where I used to live as a child. They tore down the building when I moved away and left the key unreconciled. Starts to rise, it rides on the wind till it reaches your eyes. When faced with the past, the strongest man cries.
Michel. Amore senza fine.
I saw you running ahead of the crowd. I chased but never thought I'd catch you. You said you loved me, but you had to. I let you. Why did I let you? We walked together through the gardens and graves. I watched you grow to be a woman, living on promises that nobody gave to no one.
Era The Last Nail, una canzone estratta dal terzo album di Dan Fogelberg intitolato Captured Angel ed uscito nel 1975. Di 2 anni dopo è Netherlands, quarto album del nostro, anche questo disco di platino. Da Netherlands questa è False Faces.
Couplets and stanzas to divine who you are.
Il 1978 è l'anno della prima di due pubblicazioni con il flautista jazz Tim Weinsberg. I due pubblicano Twins Sons of Different Mothers. Buon successo di pubblico per questo album che arrivò al 7° posto nella Billboard 200, grazie anche al brano di punta, The Power of Gold.
So you lost with the dreams you lightly sold. Are you under the power of
Radio Michel. Amore senza fine.
any bird ever flew. Longer than there've been stars up in the heavens, I've been in love with you. Stronger than any mountain cathedral, truer than any tree ever grew, deeper than any forest primeval, I am in love with you. I'll bring fire in the winters, you'll send showers in the springs, we'll fly through the falls and summers with love on our wings. Through the years, as the fire starts to mellow, burning lines in the book of our lives, though the binding cracks and the pages start to yellow, I'll be in love with you. I'll be in love with you. Longer than there've been fishes in the ocean, higher than any bird ever flew, longer than there've been stars up in the heavens, I've been in love with you. I am in love with you.
La dolcissima Longer, canzone contenuta nel sesto album di Dan Fogelberg intitolato Phoenix ed uscito nel 1979. Questo album vendette oltre 2 milioni di copie grazie anche ad un altro brano in esso contenuto, Art Hotels.
Well, there's too many windows in this old hotel, and rooms filled with reckless pride, and the walls have grown sturdy, and the halls have worn well, but there is nobody living inside. Nobody living inside. Gonna pull in the shutters on this heart of mine, roll up the carpets and pull in the blinds, and retreat to the chambers that I left behind, in hopes there still may be love left to find. Still may be love left to find.
Nel 1980 Dan Fogelberg si esibì per la prima volta in TV. Nello stesso anno una sua canzone, Times Like This, fu inserita nella colonna sonora del film Urban Cowboy. E si arriva così al 1981, anno di pubblicazione dell'album che rappresenta l'apice della carriera di Fogelberg, ovvero il doppio The Innocent Age.
vein of night that cuts a path of searing light, burning like a beacon on the edges of our sight. At the point of total darkness and the lights divine divide, a soul can let its shadow stretch and land on either side, either side. On the precipice, the moment must reveal. Naked in the face of time, I'll race within the wheel. As we hang beneath the heavens and we hover over hell, our hearts become the instruments we learn to play so well. So wealthy the spirit that knows its own fight, stealthy the hunter who slays his own pride. Blessed the traveler who journeys the length of the night. Outside the pull of gravity, beyond the spectral veil, within our careful reasoning we search to no avail. For the constant in the chaos, for the fulcrum in the void, following a destiny our steps cannot avoid. Across the vein of night there cuts a path of searing light, burning like a beacon on the edges of our sight. At the point of total darkness and the lights divine divide, a soul can let its shadow stretch and land on either side. Wealthy the spirit that knows its own light, stealthy the hunter who slays his own mind. Blessed the traveler who journeys the length of the night. mercy of an unrelenting force. So we stare into the emptiness and fall beneath the weight, circling the nexus in a fever dance with fate. Well, be the spirit that knows its own flight. There'll be the hunter whose flesh is untried. Blessed the traveler who journeys the length of the light.
Radio Michelle. Amore senza fine.
Era Nexus da The Innocent Age. L'album è stato uno dei più grandi successi di Dan Fogelberg. In esso è presente anche la canzone a cui avevamo accennato prima, ovvero quella che Dan Fogelberg dedicò al suo babbo, direttore della band cittadina, la meravigliosa Leader of the Band.
Child alone and wild, a cabinet maker's son. His hands were meant for different work, and his heart was known to none. He left his home and went his lone and solitary way, and he gave to me a gift I know I never can repay. Quiet man of music, denied a simpler fate. He tried to be a soldier once, but his music wouldn't wait. He earned his love through discipline, a thundering velvet hand. His gentle means of sculpting souls took me years to understand. The leader of the band is tired and his eyes are growing old, but his blood runs through my instrument and his song is in my soul. My life has been a poor attempt to imitate the man. I'm just a living legacy to the leader of the band. Brothers' lives were different, for they heard another call. One went to Chicago and the other to St. Paul. And I'm in Colorado when I'm not in some hotel, living out this life I've chose and come to know so well. Thank you for the music and your stories of the road. I thank you for the freedom when it came my time to go. I thank you for the kindness and the times when you got tough. And Papa, I don't think I said I love you near enough. The leader of the band is tired and his eyes are growing old, but his blood runs through my instrument and his song is in my soul. My life has been a poor attempt to imitate the man. I'm just a living legacy to the leader of the band. I am a living legacy to the leader of the band.
Nel 1985 Dan Fogelberg a Nashville chiamò a raccolta alcuni dei nomi più importanti del bluegrass, come Chris Hillman, Doc Watson, Dave Grisman, eccetera, ed incise l'album High Country Snows, questo il brano omonimo.
There's a place in the Rockies, a place that I know, where the world cannot find me, and the time goes so slow. In the Bannywood forest, there's a flower that grows through the long months of winter and the high country snow. Neath the towering peaks is a place where my heart goes when it's love that it seeks. There a woman lies waiting, like the wild growing rose, through the long months of winter and the high country snow. In the space of a lifetime, a man misses much till he finds him a woman and treasures her touch. When the
Per un certo periodo Dan Fogelberg, insieme ad alcuni amici, tra cui Joe Vitale, si è messo a girare in piccoli club degli Stati Uniti per proporre musica blues. È tornato in sala d'incisione nel 1987 con Exiles. Il 1990 è la volta di The Wild Places, album che appoggiava la Wilderness Society e nel quale è presente la cover di un successo dei Cascades intitolato The Rhythm of the Rain.
Listen to the rhythm of the falling rain, telling me just what a fool I've been. I wish that it would go and let me cry in vain, and let me be alone again. Now the only girl I've ever loved is gone away, looking for a brand new start. Little does she know that when she left that day, along with her she took my heart. Rain, this tell me now, does that seem fair for her to steal my heart away when she don't care? I can't love another when my heart's somewhere far away. Listen to the rhythm of the falling rain, telling me just what a fool I've been. Oh, I wish that it would go and let me cry in vain, and let me be alone again. Brand new start. Little does she know that when she left that day, along with that she took my heart. Rain, won't you tell her that I love her so? Please ask the sun to set her heart aglow, and rain in her heart and let the love start to grow. Whoa. Listen to the rhythm of the falling rain, telling me just what a fool I've been. Oh, I wish that it would go and let me cry in vain, and let me be alone again.
Del 1995 è il secondo album insieme al flautista Tim Weinsberg, No Resemblance Whatsoever. da cui ascoltiamo la cover di un brano di Jesse Colin Young, Songbird.
Listen to the songbird, hear him sing. The song he loves is singing just for you. And the only reason that he is living, just to try and make your dreams come true. Live on, live on. Hear the songbird, the Lord is soaring. Music has carried him away. See him smiling, feel his yearning. He's trying to put some magic in your day. So let the music carry you away, yeah. So let the music carry you away. Songs for these babies. Some questions, some maybes. Songs of the sorrow, and there's hopes for tomorrow. Oh, songbird, won't you carry me? Oh, carry me away now. Oh, carry me away. Oh, carry me, carry me. Oh, carry me away. Oh, there is a songbird, a Lord in the alley, and I listen as he wakes the day. And in my mind, oh Lord, I feel it dawning, and a brand new understanding of my way. I let the music carry me away, yeah. I let the music carry me away. Oh, songbird, won't you carry me? Oh, carry me away now. Oh, carry me away. Oh, carry me, carry me. Oh, carry me away. Oh, there is a songbird, the Lord in the alley, and I listen as he wakes the day. In my mind, oh Lord, I feel it dawning, and a brand new understanding of my way. So let the music carry you away, yeah. So let the music carry you away. So let the music carry you away. So let the music carry you away.
Successivamente alcuni album minori, tra cui un album a carattere natalizio per Dan Fogelberg, al quale nel 2004 viene diagnosticato un tumore alla prostata in stato avanzato. Questa condizione lo porterà purtroppo alla morte avvenuta il 16 dicembre 2007 a soli 56 anni. Alla sua memoria, la sua città natale, Peoria, nell'Illinois, gli ha dedicato una delle vie principali. 10 anni dopo la sua morte, nel 2017, alcuni grandi artisti hanno pubblicato un album, A Tribute to Dan Fogelberg. Tra questi Joe Walsh, Garth Brooks, Michael McDonald, Donna Summer, Box Skaggs, Jimmy Buffett ed altri. Si conclude qui questa puntata dedicata a Dan Fogelberg. Spero di aver contribuito a farvi apprezzare questo grande artista, forse, almeno dalle nostre parti, non conosciuto come invece avrebbe meritato. Prima di lasciarvi ad un ultimo brano di Dan Fogelberg, vi ricordo l'appuntamento di dopodomani con la seconda puntata dedicata a Gabriele Lorenzi, che continuerà a parlarci della sua straordinaria carriera con la Formula 3, Lucio Battisti, eccetera. Nell'augurarvi buonanotte, per voi di Dan Fogelberg la bellissima Same Old Lang Syne.
Met my old lover in the grocery store. The snow was falling Christmas Eve. I stole behind her in the frozen foods, and I touched her on the sleeve. She didn't recognize the face at first, but then her eyes flew open wide. She went to hug me and she spilled her purse, and we laughed until we cried. I took her groceries to the checkout stand. The food was totaled up and bad. We stood there lost in our embarrassment as the conversation dragged. Went to have ourselves a drink or two, but couldn't find an open bar. We bought a six-pack at the liquor store, and we drank it in her car. We drank a toast to innocence. We drank a toast to now, and tried to reach beyond the emptiness, but neither one knew how. She said she married her an architect, kept her warm and safe and dry. She would have liked to say she loved the man, but she didn't like to lie. I said the years had been a friend to her, and that her eyes were still as blue. But in those eyes I wasn't sure if I saw doubt or gratitude. She said she saw me in the record store, and that I must be doing well. I said the audience was heavenly, but the traveling was hell. We drank a toast to innocence. We drank a toast to now. Tried to reach beyond the emptiness, but neither Just for a moment I was